behind the scenes at the Tangier American Legation, a place that for 200 years has been making history. And we have all kinds of secrets and stories here. This is one of my favorites. We call this the Cistern Chapel. It is the empty water cistern underneath the legation. Hasn't been used to hold water for years. But in the 1970s, after the legation finished being a consulate, it was empty for a little while, and the US government decided to use it as a training center for Peace Corps volunteers. These were young Americans who were coming to Morocco. First, they learned Darija and Amazigh and a little bit more about Moroccan culture, and then they went out into the villages throughout Morocco, teaching English, working on agriculture projects, just basically being a positive force in their community. They lived here at the legation for several months during their training. So imagine all of the rooms of the legation being filled with young American volunteers excited to learn more about Morocco. And they were very respectful of their neighbors. They didn't want to make noise or bother the other people in the Medina, but they were young Americans who wanted to have fun. So they looked around and they discovered this empty cistern and decided it would make the perfect nightclub. So they went down into the cistern and they covered it with murals, with handprints, with signatures. And in the evenings, after they had done their Darija lessons and after they had, prepared to go out into the villages, they would go down into the cistern and they'd play music and dance and have fun. And they called it the Cistern Chapel, after Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel in Rome. The Sistine Chapel is known for all of the beautiful paintings that are painted on the ceilings. And after they decorated the inside of the Cistern Chapel with all of their murals and paintings, they decided to call it the Cistern Chapel. So this was it. This was the secret nightclub hidden underneath the Tangier American Legation for the young Americans who came and fell in love with Morocco.
ما تنسوش تابوناو في قناة أشكاين وتفعلوا الجرس باش يوصلكم الجديد في الحين. إذا عجبكم المحتوى بارتاجيوه مع أصدقائكم، ولمزيد من الأخبار تيليشارجوا تطبيق أشكاين من بلاي ستور وأب ستور.